Hello, good morning. Welcome to one more day to your favorite information program. On this day, we will talk about the family podcast before and after the COVID-19. So let's get started.
When carrying out some service and emptying the answers in a table, we reach the following results. The monthly income of each family before COVID-19 was an average of $1,075, and after the pandemic it would be $1,181. The monthly lifestyle expenses of each family before COVID-19 were an average of $191, and after the pandemic it would be $141. The monthly expenses for monthly services for each family before the COVID-19 were an average of $71, and after the pandemic it would be $91. The monthly food expenses of each family before COVID-19 were an average of $308, and after the pandemic it would be $458. The monthly TV expenses of each family before the COVID-19 were an average of $12, and after the pandemic it would be $13. The monthly health expenses of each family before the COVID-19 went on average $21, and after the pandemic it would be $38. The monthly transportation expenses of each family before the COVID-19 were an average of $21, and after the pandemic it would be $14. The monthly education expenses of each family before the COVID-19 were an average of $148, and after the pandemic it would be $118.
In the surveys carried out in a matrix of 8 states, we were able to each the following analysis. The income of the respondent was lower before COVID-19 because they had to generate more incomes to pay the new covenant. Before COVID-19, respondents had a life with more expensive than after it. This is because shopping mall, restaurants, and nightlife are not working. Their expenses are lower. After the pandemic, service expenses were higher because family members spend more time at home, and there is higher consumption of service. The food expenses after the COVID-19 are more representative that it had an increase because the respondent stayed more at home and there are more food expenses.
TV expenses, they're older after the pandemic because they had to increase to acquire new plans to distract the family. Health expenditures after COVID-19 increased, and respondents thought more about their health. Transportation costs are lower after the COVID-19. This is motivated by the family expending more time at home, and they do not leave except for strict emergencies. In education, expenses were lower because in the amounts of education payments, a reduction in the accounts was obtained.
It's very important to understand that this situation with coronavirus is happening, so these changes imply a sacrifice in search of a much more important personal and global benefit. We must adapt to the current situation, accept changes, and manage our financial resources. Finally, it's important to have a good budget from before this situation, and a small savings product from my parents is largely destined to maintain the current life quality. Thanks for listening to this podcast. See you soon.